What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. Today we're going to be summoning on the QUINELLA banner, which my video for that came out like an hour ago. But yeah, so this is going to be pretty exciting. We'll go over in a second, but first I do want to go ahead and mention the episode hasn't aired yet over here in the West as of recording this video, but it has aired in Japan. And they did go ahead and announce that Sword Art Online Progressive is getting an anime adaptation. We don't know when. I'm not expecting it, honestly, at least until, like, end of 2021, maybe early 2022. But they will be adapting Progressive, which is, like, the full story of Aincrad. Because in Season 1 of the anime, or even if you read the original light novels, it does skip around just to kind of, like, the important stuff, so... it'll be interesting to see how they kind of handle it. Some people are thinking it might be like a soft reboot, so it may like start from like the beginning of Aincrad, or it may just, you know, start like somewhere in the middle, you know, and start showing us all the stuff we didn't see. But enough about that. We're gonna go ahead, and there she isn't. Okay, there she is. The banner wasn't there, but here's the animation. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this version of her is actually naked. That's actually really funny. I wonder how many videos doing summons or using this unit are just going to get immediately demonetized. Alright, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of funny, to be honest. I thought they would still have her, like, model, still have the... Oh, what do we have here? Oh. Okay, so there is a... So for the end of the anime, they basically have this step-up banner. Okay, so it just seems like it's a regular banner. There's nothing special about it, right? Step 1 is free, Step 5 is guaranteed. There's not even a half-off step on Step 3, so, I mean, it is what it is there. But yeah, at least it's a free multi, so we'll go ahead and we'll do that before we start doing our step-ups. Do they have one for the... It'd be cool if they had one for the weapon as well. No, of course not. We're not that lucky. I don't know why I'm backing out. We're gonna look at her stuff here real quick. I'm just gonna quickly explain... because I already just did my breakdown video. She is a Fire Elemental Enhance Mode unit, the first one, about time. So we aren't just dropping Enhance Mode for the Recollection field. She is going to be an Enhance Mode, and I assume next week's Fire unit for Break will also be an Enhance Mode unit. She is a charge unit, thrust attack medium on a single enemy, inflicts fire continuous damage, the usual stuff there. And then her assault skill does the added damage. It's a single attack extra strong thrust. That, like I said, it does the continuous damage, so you want to go from charge into assault. And then she has her enhance mode, which is the, she does the stuff with like her black lightning as like an additional attack. And then right here, you can look at the kind of increased stuff. So the charge goes up to 25%. It looks like just the assault skill just gets a little bit stronger. And then that's pretty much... Oh, yeah, and then her... does her incarnate change at all? No, her incarnate stays the same. It's just probably more powerful. Incarnate thrust on single enemy lowers physical resistance by 20% for 1 turn. And then on the, also the featured list alongside here, we got Iskon, Sheta, Dakira, TSA, Roni, and the original TSA, which these 3 right here I have, or 4, these bottom 4 I have. Those are the only fire units I have, so any of these top 3 would be useful, but ideally we want to get the QUINELLA here, and that is why we're summoning. And I think this is the first time since the game started where I actually have, all free-to-play diamonds. I was down to 0 after summoning for Kirito, the dual blade Kirito, and then I've just been saving ever since then, which I think it's been like almost a month now since he came out. But before that, let's look at this. I want to see what the featured list is. Is it... Oh, it doesn't even show a featured list. It just has all of the units down to the Asuna and Lisbeth from the summer. That's why you see Summer Asuna right there. But maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get something we don't have from here. It seems unlikely because I have most of the older units at this point. Alright. Bronze door, so I'm not really expecting much. I'm just actually going to skip this. Yeah. All blue, or I said all blue, but all 3-star or lower. Alright, so we're going to summon for QUINELLA. Hopefully we get her, because, like I mentioned, I am in dire need of I'm just in dire need of fire units altogether. And I mentioned in my previous video, if we're able to get QUINELLA pretty fast here, then I'll probably summon on whatever next week's fire unit is going to be. Even if it takes us to step 5 to get her, whether we get her or not, I'll still probably have enough time for next week's unit because we will have War of Underworld and Ordinal Battle coming up during the next banner's, like, rotation. So getting back up to 1,000 to do another full rotation shouldn't be too awful. Ideally, if we could get her... I haven't gotten first multi-wonder in a while for the new unit, so if we could get her on this first multi and just call it quits, that'd be great, because then I can definitely just save for next week's unit. Downside being, I only have enough limit break crystals for fire to limit break 1 character, so if I get QUINELLA here today, and I fully limit break her, whoever comes next week will have to wait a bit before getting fully limit broken. Alright, well, there is hope. I mean, that animation doesn't mean anything now, because now that the final slot is always going to be a 3-star or higher, it's just one of those animations where it doesn't mean anything, because you can get that animation on anything. Unless you're doing single summons, of course. I'm going to guess that we're probably not walking away with anything important. I think we got one more unit. No, it's going to be one more after another Kyobao. Yep, and it was for 3-star Kirito, so there's that. Alright, so step 1. We got nothing, but there's still hope. Really would like to get her before step 5. Especially since Kirito just shafted us last time and we didn't even get him, which still could happen here. I could do all 5 steps and still not walk. I could walk away with, you know, crystals for a unit I already have. But if it's not going to give me QUINELLA, like, at least give me Iskon. I feel like that would be a good consolation prize if I don't get her, but gonna pray that I don't get that unlucky 2 banners in a row. Alright, blue door. Which, like I said, doesn't mean anything. The only things you're really looking for are the cut-in, what do you call her? The elevator lady sitting on the rail. That's also guaranteed. The full nighttime. Oh. He's wind, right? I mean, we'll take it. I don't have them. Clearly, because it's showing the animation. I still find it so weird that he's a wind unit. I know at the time we needed more wind, but it was still just kind of like, you're going to have Integrity Knight, Blue Rose, Wind of the Ice Field. They went with that name to, I guess, kind of make up for it. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really need wind unit. What is he, a break? If he's break, I guess I could kind of use that. I actually don't know what he is. Can I look? He is a break unit. I can actually really use that. Okay. He's still one of those older units, so he's not an enhanced mode or anything, but still a very decent kind of unit to pull, for sure. All right. Step 3, two steps in, we've already walked away with a 4-star, so really can't complain too much about that. Now, if this step could just give me QUINELLA, then we'd be sitting pretty, because then, for sure, I could go 100% free to play and still have enough for the next fire banner. Probably not right when it comes out, but pretty close to it. Alright. Guessing, brown door. I mean, right after pulling a 5-star, I guess that's, or a 4-star, I guess that's expected. Speaking of 4-star, even though I said 5, I do expect at some point for there to be a rarity increase. You know, just like SAO MD had. You know, after a year or so, they introduced 5 stars after the initial 4 stars. So I do definitely expect, maybe for the 1-year anniversary, we might see 5 stars implemented, which, I mean, wouldn't be horrible. I know some people will be like, oh, a higher rarity, that sucks. But at the same time, then these 4 stars would definitely become easier to get, so people could, you know, fill out their accounts more with better units. Alright, we're off to step 4. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, there'll definitely... The reason I'm so convinced that there will be a rarity increase is because as we rank up, we're still getting team cost increase, and even at my rank, what am I, like 118, 119, 120? Something like that. There is still, it's still increasing the team cost. There would be no reason to keep increasing the team cost after a certain point if you were going to stick to, because I'm already at the point where I can run, you know, because the free-to-play 4 stars have a higher team cost. I can run an entire team of free 4 stars and still have plenty of cost left over, so at some point there are going to be units that cost. Maybe they won't do, like, a rarity increase. Maybe it'll just be, oh, okay, well, there's the last 100 crystals I needed. If we do end up pulling QUINELLA here on step 5. And I think that's going to be the last unit. Nope, it's going to be this Liz. Alright, so we are 4 steps in, and we have gotten 2 4 stars. That's, you know, better than I usually do. Alright, final attempt here. Really, really hoping that we get QUINELLA here, because it's a 25% chance to get her, which obviously has me a little nervous. But I really do need some fire units, so if I don't get her here, then I guess I just save up for the fire unit that's probably going to come next week. Alright, no immediate animation. Alright, time for me to be nervous. 1, 2, come on. Don't shaft me this time, game. Come on. 3, 4. There's 5. 6. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, that slowed down for a bit. 7. 8. There's 9. QUINELLA, QUINELLA, QUINELLA! Don't chaff me, he says. Don't chaff me, he says. Ridiculous. You know, I could have at least been somewhat happy if I had gotten, like, you know, Iskon or Shaita, because at least that's a fire fucking unit. But, nope. We're walking away with a color that I don't even need shit for right now, so... I mean, at least, you know, this fucks me for fire, but at least we got another wind unit, I guess. So, can I even fully limit break him? Like, do I have crystals? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I have exactly, like, 400 here between the wind and everything there, so, I mean, I may as well. I mean, might be nice to have another break unit. But, like, goddamn, game, like, shit. That's the only thing, like, I have to say about these banners. Like, step-ups are nice, you know, step 5 is guaranteed something and you have a higher chance, but, like, step 5 should be, like, at least one of the 5 fire units that you're throwing out there. Like, like I said, if I'd walked away with the 3 that I was talking about, like, I could at least be like, okay, I can build a team around this. But now, when we get our ranking event next week, I'm fucked for it. Because I can't pull a fire unit because they release a fire unit once every 6 months. A little salty, but, you know, it is what it is. Nature of the gacha, I guess. Luckily, I didn't spend any money, so I can't really be that mad. It's just free-to-play currency, but, I guess I'll save up for whatever the next fire unit's gonna be at this point, because, I mean, that's all I can really do. Anyways, I hope you all had better luck than I did. Let me know if you enjoyed this, well, enjoyed me being salty. Like I said, silver lining, at least we walked away with a new unit, which I probably will limit break that Yu-Gi-Oh! To max out, because, well, what do we have? Yeah, because, I mean, looking at my only break units here are Renly and the free-to-play Leafa, so now I have a second break unit, finally. So, yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're just saving for, more fire, so we'll see what comes next week. But that was disappointing. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see y'all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.